Alright, hello, and we're back to more Deathmark. So last time we stopped off kind of partway through this whole new spirit hunt. And I believe I've already looked at Ai Kashiwagi's... Oh, this is partnering. Let's go to the bag. So yeah, we've got Ai Kashiwagi and Toko Yasuoka. Who is the new one? A famous fortune teller. She has a store in the best part of Ginza. Her clients even include politicians. She uses her spiritual powers with her knowledge to give advice, which has gained her many devotees. Tone deaf, the only thing she is bad at is music. I wonder if there'll be any music kind of puzzles, I guess? Anyways, let's just recap what we know about Miss Zhu in the spirit file. Okay, there we go. We've only got 4 pages because we only just started, but let's get a bit of a reminder. And the first one is the tragedy at Kujo Mansion. We come back to the mansion to a shocking scene. Mary is cruelly smashed to pieces and the black rabbit lies in a pool of blood. We could only stand there in horrified silence. What was the rabbit doing here? Why did both of them die? They were our guides, our spiritual advisors. How in the world am I supposed to face spirits now? Yeah, so because of that, it sort of feels like we're getting close to the end since our, I guess, guides, tutorials, explanation person is broken now. The mansion's master key. While cleaning, Yasuoka finds the master key to the mansion. I guess the black rabbit had it for whatever reason. Regardless, it let us enter the locked room. Inside, we discovered that either Masamune or Murasame, former heads of the Kujo family, likely made Mary. But unfortunately we found nothing on the spirits, or the mark like we hoped. So yeah, Masamune and Murasame. The legendary swords, but in this case, the former heads of the Kujo family. So, the red notebook. We found a foul-smelling notebook in the underground shelter. I and Yasuoka say it smelled something similar to when they were filming on Manhole Road. The notebook appears to be some teacher's diary, and the legible parts are indescribably bizarre. Tomorrow I will die, and by the great Astra's abundant mercy I will be reborn as Miss Zhu. The red notebook. Miss Zhu. That was the name of the teacher who kept a lot of lab animals. The abandoned school that's become her lab could be H Elementary. The spirit who gave Ai and Yasuoka their marks on Manhole Road, and the woman in white who was seen carrying a Buddha statue. If they were both Miss Zhu, we need to find out who she is. We have to search H Elementary. Yeah, and if it's the same person who's carrying the Buddha statue, then it might have something to do with my mark as well. Because Hanayome said that, you know, I should know about the Buddha stuff because of my mark. So hopefully this spirit will give me a hint to my own mark as well. So with that recap over, let's do a quick talk and see if there's anything new here. Mary isn't here anymore. I guess I can't really talk without Mary. Alright. Then let's go to H Elementary. Would it be better to switch my partner or not? I guess since I only have 2 options, I might as well just use both of them, right? If I hit a snag. So let's go straight to H Elementary. Oh, some music. Ever since we left, Ai has been humming and waving her hands in the passenger seat. She seems like she has no idea about what things we're going to see, and that worries me. Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you from driving? Not really. Are you trying to learn some choreography? Yeah, it's so hard. Mind if I vent a little, Mr. Kazuo? She turns towards me hopefully. Am I getting some kind of insider scoop? P was like, we're doing a new song and changed the set list a week out. Oh, a set list is a list of songs we perform at a show. So now we have to rush to learn the moves for this whole new song. P sounds kind of unreasonable. I'm at the point where I'm dancing even while eating. Isn't that horrible? Oh. Yeah, it is. About half of that flew over my head, but it's obvious that she's busy. I mean, was it that difficult to understand? But I know why P's in such a rush. Idol groups need a lot of exposure during their debut to really make it big. That's why P's so desperate to promote us everywhere. But, I get it. P for producer, I guess? I lowers her voice. We're just tapping at such an important time. Next week's when we debut the new song. We'll make it in time, won't we? What do you mean? I mean, will everything be better by then? All this mark and spirit stuff? Well, no one knows. After all, there's no way to know if we'll live through to tomorrow. No one knows what will happen, but don't ever lose hope. The shining fist of justice will destroy the evil lurking in the dark. Right? Are those lyrics? It's from our debut song. That's our most popular one. It's okay. I'll do my best. If I lose here, then it would mean Love and Hero only singing lies. She gives an energetic bow to her invisible fans. The horns from her costume strike my forehead dead on. Ow. Oh wait, that's me. Ow. I'm so sorry. I hope that doesn't mean we crashed or anything, the screen going dark like this. Okay. I and I arrive at H Elementary. Whoa. This place looks more haunted than I expected. We should have filmed here. So, what do we do? I explained about the last time I was here. Only a quick rundown, but should be enough for her to understand. There isn't much left to investigate on the first floor, but the second floor had a lot of snakes. We need to check out the second floor. Okay, time to go up then. All right, let's get going. Well, nothing to it. Let's get going. Anything new here? This all looks the same. What tools do we have? Hammer, hatchet, and red notebook. I guess... And then this is just gonna be about the wood, yeah. Up, up. And then the light is just... The light. There's a lot of flowers everywhere now, though. there likely isn't anything around here. Let's go to the left first. Because I know that on the right is where Hanahiko's mirror was. But I don't really expect to find anything here again. So just a cursory glance. This place looks clear. And we'll head straight. And check out this room. This place was, there shouldn't be much, just lights not working. Well, the sound design is pretty nice. It's very atmospheric. And more lights that don't work. Ah. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Keep going. Then this is the scary room on the left. Oh wait. Did I back up by accident? No, it's just the same explanation. Okay. So this place should be clear. And then let's check out this room. Is there anything in this room that I missed in the past? Chances are there's nothing, but tap around on the wall. I don't know why, but I've seen people on shows do it. I think that's how you check walls. Huh? What's wrong? It's not super obvious, but the center portion of the wall seems paler than the rest. I don't see it. It's not obvious at all. If only I had enough skill to be able to tell if it was hollow or not by the sound. It sounds like I need to switch partners. The thickness just kind of feels different to me. Oh, I see. What should I do? Wait. Let's just knock it down. I take out the hammer. I put the flashlight down and grip it with both hands. Huh? Don't tell me. This could call attention to me. But this is where Hanahiko was. I don't think another spirit would come here. I'll try just once. I'll take it down in one swing. I gather my courage and swing the hammer against the wall with all my might. Oh. And a large hole, larger than I expected, opens up. That is larger than I expected. I anxiously wait to see if I drew a spirit close. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anything's coming. That went a lot better than I thought it would. You're brave. I'm glad that worked out. I'll check it after finishing my exploration of the rest of the room. My re-exploration of the rest of the room, that is. Got everything from there. Whether I want to go down before I go to the wall. These are the 2 points of concern right now. Well, I've already been down before, so maybe I'll do that. I'll just head back down. Go into the underground room? Yes. This room is creepy as always. It's not like I can smash the skeleton. Yeah, nothing. I don't think there's really much I can do here. There's the bed under which I found Mashima. But I don't think there's anything to be done here. So the rest of the skeletons are just gonna say skeleton things. I've already searched them the first time I was here, so I don't expect to find anything new. As expected, I'll head back up. And now for what I really want to find out. What is up with this hole? Starting by looking at it. I see wriggling in the darkness. I hesitantly stick my hand inside. If it's wriggling, that sounds like the snakes that were kind of swarming the second floor. Something cold coils around my fingers. It seems I've stirred up whatever is nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole. I think I need to come back to this. Let's leave. I need to check out the second floor first. But now I am aware that... Oh, whoops. I need to head out here. So, I am aware that I need to check out some stuff over there. But first, we need to explore a bit, so... Nothing here. Just gonna head up the stairs then. We'll do the little landing over here, take a look around. Oh, what's this? Pieces of concrete litter the floor. Nothing important. And we go up the stairs. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Are the snakes still here? Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Snakes! Don't shout! I slap my hand over Ai's mouth. We can't move forward. The only thing worse would be making noise and calling something here. Well, we just made a lot of noise by smacking that wall with a hammer. It'll be fine if we leave quietly. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag. Is it that red notebook? What the? The snakes flit their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. They vanish without a sound, all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. Hello, Great Thumbnail. Hey, Bucky. I made it thinking that I would be exploring the manhole place, but here we are at the school again. Huh? Why? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Maybe this smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, yeah? Well, let's both do our best. Yeah, you say let's go down this hallway. I'ma say let's go back down those stairs. Take a quick look over here. And yeah, down those stairs. I feel like I can use the red notebook on the hole that I made downstairs earlier. So let me show you. In this room, how would you rotate a ghost like when a person does a handstand? They need to push themselves off something. Well, can't ghosts pretend to touch stuff? How do they stand on the ground then without falling through? I take out the red notebook. But what should I do with it? I can't think of a way to use it. Alright, well there goes my idea. Back to the second floor we go. But yeah, if a ghost went through everything, they would just fall through the ground. So they'll just do the same thing that they do with their feet, but with their hands, and push themselves off the ground. But in the case of me falling down the manhole there on the thumbnail, I'm not really pushing myself off anything, I'm falling. The second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement and I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. I thought they constantly floated and tried to make it look like the floor affects them. In that case, can't they just float upside down and make it look like the floor affects their hands instead of their feet? Like, you know, it's just a matter of changing their orientation. Well, let's just go straight into this room. Long desks and what looks like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be... Is this the science lab? Still. Eye grimaces. It really stinks in here. How would you float upside down? The same way you would float up right side up. We're talking about floating here. The orientation doesn't really matter. I feel like I'm gonna suffocate. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room, like a box of onions that has gone rotten. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. This looks like Mrs. Zoo's classroom. The one that showed up when they were kind of explaining the story. This door looks kind of important. Let's do the door last. Oh hey, the talisman. I can live a bit longer. But I'm probably gonna die the next time I get one of those multi-choice things. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than in the SAF room. This is probably where the fire started. Yeah, the fire started and then blew up these holes in the wall. Alright, well, time to check out that door then. Is there anything else that this is gonna say? No. Okay. Ah. Opened the door and left the science lab. Alright, here we go. There's a very obvious thing to search over there, but let's start on the bookshelf. There are materials used in science class. It's a number of books. There's materials and encyclopedias about animals. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. It seems there's simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls in between the pages. Oh hey, worn out talisman. That's an interesting place for it to be. Normally they just pop up immediately. This one actually had a little introduction. It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Huh? I hear I gasp behind me. Hands, eyes, ears, eyeballs. And there's a lot of jewelry with them too. I guess eyeballs don't really have jewelry that go with them, but you know, hands with rings, ears with earrings, eyes with eyes. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. Can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Well, if you do consider them as being educational aids, then it would make sense that they look fresh, right? Because if they're educational aids, they aren't the real thing. And they'd be like plastic replicas or something. I mean, it's possible. Probably because they were cut from a living body. There's contacts that make it look like you're crying diamonds. That sounds kind of painful. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. Some fresh body parts here, or if we're being logical, plastic body parts for educational purposes. I mean, for one thing, they can't be that fresh because look at the amount of spider webs around here. Unless there's like just a spider that lives here that's like really wants to make houses. But then these aren't even that clean. These look like old spider webs that kind of like, I don't know, once were nice, but then wind and dust and I don't know, whatever, something messes up the webs, they look kind of broken, dusty. All right, let's feel. So does putting another hole in my head, but earrings exist. I mean, ears and eyes, like eyeballs. I feel like that's pretty different. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search the body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. Is something there? Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make I do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things I can use. A clear bottle with a liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. So the identifying features of these bottles are the material, I guess. There's a clear one, a brown one, and a foil one. So clearly the clear one is fine to be left in, I guess, sunlight. Darker tinted bottles tend to mean that it's light sensitive. And if it's wrapped in foil, that must mean it's like super duper light sensitive because, you know, you can't let any light in. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. In any case, we'll have to see what hints we get while we search the rest of the room and the rest of the school. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize that it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. And I get some clothes. A white lab coat? Well, we are in a science lab. No big surprise to find one here. That rumor about a ghost in white. I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming a TV show about it at K Miyamachi. So a ghost in white, as in a ghost wearing a lab coat? And all the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Alright, I have a lot. CH3, CH02, CH2OH, flammable. Do not hold by open flame. This is like ethanol or something? A brown opaque bottle. It smells a bit like chlorine. The corroded label reads handle with care. I don't know enough about chlorine. A bottle completely covered in aluminum foil. The label reads ID5. It has a fresh floral scent. Okay. The only thing that I know is the clear bottle. Well, I'm guessing that's like ethanol. I think so. Chemistry out of practice. Anyways, that was it for the bottles down here. Let's take a look at what's in this one. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. Well, nothing interesting there then. It's a sturdy wooden cabinet. It looks antique. The edges of the cupboards are rounded off. Are they? They look pretty sharp to me. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting. With something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Got some office trash. Are you seriously planning on taking that with you? I mean, not that I care. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. You know, having some office trash is always good and useful when you've got a bunch of flammable, mysterious liquids. I get the impression that we're gonna start a fire or something. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Got fragment 1. Okay. So now to check out this body. It's an elaborate anatomical model. Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and it couldn't handle the strain. I'm not sure why that's the first thought for, oh, the mouth is broken. Not like someone tried to rip it open, it's an arm was forcibly shoved down. Alright, let's feel. Maybe there's something. Yeah, inside the mouth. The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. Would that mean something is hiding, either in the mouth or the torso? could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in. I hesitantly slid my hand into the mouth. Something cylindrical inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. Gah! It's a snake? With lots of snakes. It's a snake head. Roused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice. Watch out! I stumble backwards. Well, it's a good thing I saved this body for last. The snakes slowly retreat back into the model. It seems they live inside it. I bet something's hidden in there. But to get it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. Well... a red notebook. Maybe... the snakes by the stairs might have moved because of the red notebook. In that case, the snakes here might also... I hold the red notebook up to the model. The snakes shift around slightly. But that's all that happens. Looks like that won't work. It doesn't look like the red notebook is effective. In that case... what else have I got? Here. Portion of a memo at... well, wait. If these dashes are words, then that something certain sound, something sound wave, or must put sleep, also rig site will agit it to aware of testing. Music? Oh, for the snakes? Oh, I mean, I do have an idol with me. Would she be willing to sing? I don't think there's any items I have that would prompt her to. Okay, we'll head back out then, for the time being. Oh. Oh, what? A broadcast? Do you have any brains? Is this a zombie story now? A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the test immediately. Table on the table. Static crackles before being cut off. Is there a test on the table that I need to do? Is it a pop quiz? Is she watching us from somewhere? She said something like table. I need a real life VTuber to put on a free concert so the snakes stopped being angry at me. Are you dealing with snakes too? Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. This desk. I see. On the desk, scattered with lab equipment, is a small pencil and problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? Can we peek at the questions? Oh my goodness. Let's save. Let's save, first of all. And then you know what? I'm gonna just do the test. Since I can load. Let's just start the test. Can I answer Miss Zoo's pop quiz? Let's find out now. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. A life or death pop quiz. Compound A is widely used as fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula. 2. It's 2. I just saw this. You're not gonna cheat, you're a better person than me. Compound N is an exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Nitrogen? N? Exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Huh? Well, it's a multiple choice, so I'll pick something. Which statement about compound N is true? Well, it's a salt. Metals. It needs a light-proof container. Huh. I'm guessing that was the brown bottle. 3. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Perfume? Ammonia? Indole? Skatol? I've never heard of the other two. Did I just die? Oh. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. The next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. It sounds like there are other tests. Are we being tested? Well, yes, there's other tests. Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook, like a zoo in the dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. This bag of mine has a lot of stinky items in it now. Got the answer sheet. I narrow his eyes at me. Mr. Yashiki, are you sure you closed your bag? It still reeks in here. Well, I mean, nothing can be that airproof, especially something that's been in this room for this long. Huh? Ai's right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry. I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. Well, I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. I was just about to say, this is what my bag looks like? I look down at my bag. I see this. Alright, good to know. I don't have this stuff in my bag. My instincts realize what it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Did you find some? Stay back! The low, sharp tone that comes out of my mouth startles even me. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. That hat's familiar. So are the clothes. It's the guard? There's no mistake. It's the corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. What about Moe then? I collapse my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest. Are you alright? There's a corpse. That's where the smell was coming from. A corpse? Then let's get the heck out of here, yeah? I drag myself up woodenly, like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. Uh-huh? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Right. Okay, understood. Ai is probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. Alright. Another test. One room forward. Here we go. I wonder what would have happened if I started looking from... like, I went up the other set of stairs. I can't hear any man-made sounds coming in through the window. Only leaves rustling in the wind. It doesn't look like the fluorescent light is broken, but it stays dark. Okay. Nothing to it. We gotta check out the room now. And the next test will be here. Alright, lots of things to examine. What does the chalkboard say? Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I? Like the person who's with me? Zen? Aizen? Bleach? It looks like the letters spell Aizen. There are more after that, but can't make them out. It looks like the letter N, though. And maybe the letter K? But probably not. They aren't legible. I don't know. The handwriting is terrible. And then there's a pot. The plant in the flower pot has wilted. Next to the plant is a plaque with the child's name inscribed on it. I can see something stuck underneath the pot. I lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Oh hey, nice. A talisman. Getting my soul power back. Probably just in time for the test that's gonna come in. Actually, you know what would be good? I'm gonna check my bag for the answer sheet. Oh, I guess I don't need to know the answers then. Because I did get that last one wrong, right? Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. I get the impression that the flashing light on that desk is the test. So I'm gonna look at that last. Which means I'm looking at it like now, I guess. Aizen and flecks of iron. Well, nothing to it. Let's check it out. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Wait a moment. Let me save again. You know what? I'll just keep saving new ones. Why not? Alright, time to take the test. start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Alright. Live or die. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most vital. Because the Buddha extremely vital is wrong, right? You must believe in the incredibly strong great eye. Wait, I'm confused. What's the question? The incredibly strong great eye is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called Zen unity, right? Whew. I mean, that's written on the chalkboard right in front of me. It's practically cheating. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called the age of decline. Huh? The Is this school? Is this something you learn in school? The age of decline. The crimson? Critical? Whew, crimson. You know why I picked crimson? Because there's blood on the ground and that's red. Alright, question 3. I carry the great Zen talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain or heart or life itself. This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become... This is like the third question in the previous one. I couldn't guess that one. Or well, I mean, I was guessing it rather than knowing it. Alright, well, let's guess this one as well. I will become a trained Asura. Just because I've seen the word Asura before. Yay! I passed the test! I'm doing so well in school. It seems we've passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. Next test 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits! Well, that's succinct. Don't go to the classroom next door. Why? Maybe she's got a secret in there. But now I want to see it even more. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before. It sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise! Was it from the room next door? Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. I thought we weren't supposed to go to the room next door. I feel like I need to save again. I'm glad we didn't find another corpse though. It's just excessive saving, that's the answer to everything. The room next door. Alright, let's take a quick look at the hallway. A cold wind blows in from the broken windows. I slide the broken window open and the trapped paper falls out. Oh hey. I haven't died yet. I'm keeping up my life. Alright, let's take a look at this door that we aren't allowed going in. A jumble of wires wrapped around the door handle. Huh. The door appears to be locked, stuck by a wire. Whatever. I pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound. Plus, it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut it. Do I have something that can disintegrate metal? Hey, yeah, we do. Right? The brown bottle? Take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally got some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush, just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we hoped. This seems awfully dangerous. Chemicals that can burn, melt metal? Is it melting? Yeah. Then I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. This time, it comes out of the keyhole easily. Nice! You're smart, Mr. Yashiki. I'm not sure how to respond to that. But in any case, now we can investigate this room. Let's look inside. Discarded the emptied brown bottle. Alright, we're gonna go into the room that we're not supposed to go into. Alright, I'm kind of expecting to die, honestly. Well. That's where the smell's gonna be coming from then. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Then, a horrible stench makes me choke. Is this blood? Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft, like mud. This isn't like too graphic for YouTube, is it? I shine my light into the room. What the hell is this room? It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor. Chunks of meat. An overwhelming amount of blood. And blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across the desks. Not only across the desks, but across the wall as well. Ugh. Eye sinks to the floor, covering her mouth. The words sacrificial rite come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly... Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone here? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. A naked body is lying in a pool of red. Is this too graphic? Countless snakes are slithering over her. The woman almost looked like an animal waiting for a dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Hey, come help me! Someone's trapped! We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any large wounds. Are you okay? Hang in there. I speak to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. Sure, but she's, naked? Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes, I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Oh, yeah. Rah! That place is off limits! Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. The mark's color grows more vivid. Few hours left until death closes in. Damn it! She noticed! What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light. We've got to hurry. Let's help her up. Up. Alright, we're out. Alright, who is this? Who is this? I takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan. Oh, did you just think I sounded like an old lady? I don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break. Is this what they call a woman's intuition? Or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with the lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. Well, please look in the rearview mirror, at least for driving purposes. Don't stare. Privacy is important, even in emergencies. I'm not trying to look, promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. She looks exhausted, but calm. Maybe she's sleeping. Mr. Yashiki. I saw it. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark on her body. When we were putting the coat on her? Oh. So we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. I mean, she was in a pretty bad situation when we found her. We'll have to tell her. Yeah. I hope she doesn't get depressed. She's surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she learned that to be able to make a living in the entertainment world. I have a name, you know? The The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You are awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. I mean, she seems resilient, considering we found her amongst snakes and, like, entrails and, like, decapitated animals. Welcome back. Oh, and who is that with you? Later. Hurry and get a bath ready. We lay a pale-faced Hero on the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes are poisonous. That's really convenient. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. It's a lab coat. Well, it's the one that we picked up. Hero emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently, they had been hers. I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise, I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits dragged living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounced back fast. Who knows if that's true or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So, what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabe Zukawa. I must have fainted. Zukawa, huh? Miss Zu, maybe? When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa. Zu. Could that be Miss Zu? Miss Zu? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname from when she was a teacher. So, why were you chasing? Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people? We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know this Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let my guard down. Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first, I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. What? Spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in the grocery store. Don't tell me you're serious. Wait. I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act. Hey! That's really rude! Supposing you're right and she's a monster. No way she'd go out in public. She obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to his designated area. Paid in advance with a bank transfer, so that the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get a reindeer and ostriches. Black market too. Spared no expense. But the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must have not noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. So, I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point, I fainted. Next I know I'm butt naked in that terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, is that also where you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. What? So, where'd you get it? Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't let me in with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for this scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd. Absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag. So, it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? It seems she doesn't plan on answering that. But we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help. Okay, Miss Ryashiki. Let's get back to H Elementary. Alright, this seems like a good chance to switch up my partner. I could switch to Madoka Hiro because she's new and she does seem to have like a personal connection with Miss Zoo. Alright. And let's just check her profile real quick. Madoka Hiro, female, lab researcher. A major pharmaceutical company researcher. She believes in cool and collected logic, and violently rejects anything supernatural. She doesn't have an artistic bone in her body, possibly because of her lineage. So naturally, she can't play any instruments. Sorry, but if we're gonna be playing some music in this, the only one I can go with is Ai Kashiwagi. Look, everyone else sucks at music for some reason, but she's an accomplished pianist who's skilled enough to sing and play simultaneously. If I do leave, then I have to come back for Ai, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that I need. But, you know what, maybe it's worth trying it out after saving, and then trying it out with someone else just to see if there's something different, and then going back and getting Ai again, because I really think that Ai is the one that needs to sing. If Hiro is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zuko is doing. The missing teacher, Zuko. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Miss Zu. Let's go. It's unlikely Zuko is still hiding inside the building. Sounds like Hiro is determined to not recognize the existence of spirits. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Let's go. Yeah. We'll go, and then I'll come back for Ai. So this will be a quick check. Let's keep that as my goal, to investigate and then come back. Why is this the... Oh, climbing the stairs is going left. Alright, and then going up the stairs, going through the hallway. This was the second one, and then this is the room. Here we go. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all of the heads look like they died in pain. You know, I can't distinguish their expressions either. Pain, huh? How did this get up here? Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. Okay. Let's check out the horse head then. That's a pleasant room? Yeah. Let's look at this horse head. These definitely look real. I'm not sure what was used to sever them, but the cuts look strangely clean. I feel it's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ha! After much struggling, I tipped the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out and find a transistor megaphone. A megaphone inside this? Got a megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. Well, what the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zukoa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Yashiki, are you alright? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah. Sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. This person really needs to buy a locker. Yep! It's like, I have nowhere to put this megaphone. Where should I put it? Oh, how about this horse's esophagus? I don't even know how big a horse's esophagus is. Aren't they pretty small? Not like megaphone sized? Oh, there's more heads to examine, more heads to stuff your hands in. Well, the animal's eyes are staring at the wall. It almost seems like it's alive. Yeah, time to try feeling around inside the desk. Feel something. Oh, a talisman? Or, oh, a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Fragment G. Let's open up our bag and take a look at that. We able to find the ear of this creature, and you'll want to fire this one. I don't know. Fragment I and fragment G. Oh, there's one last thing to examine down here. The organs strewn around the floor look fresh. And that's it. Well, let's head back to the hallway and keep going forward. So, we've got a test to complete now. The bare floor causes our steps to echo as we walk. We need to make sure the spirit doesn't hear us. Well, to be honest, should I go and do that test or should I keep exploring? Because I kind of made the spirit angry at us. Oh? A piano plays somewhere. A piano? Someone's there. Come. Hero goes to yell, but I quickly cover her mouth. Idiot, don't shout. I still my breath and strain to hear any noises, but it doesn't seem like anyone's here. It was the wind, or water leaking from the roof or something. She's getting angry. The more she denies it, the more pitiful she seems. I don't know if she's strong or weak. Huh? She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It looks like piano sheet music. Ugh, just seeing this brings back bad memories. I was dragged into a music room as a kid. It was traumatic. Alright, I'm starting to feel like I really need eye. So I'm gonna just go cross to the next hallway until I get to the stairs again, and then I'm gonna go back to the mansion and grab eye. This is just rubble, right? There's a scrap of paper. Oh hey, talismans are always nice. There's a door here, but that just means going back, so I'm gonna head back down. I return to the landing with the cracked mirror. I stare into the mirror, recalling how I felt back then. I quickly look away. I shine my light up at the ceiling instead. But there's nothing there anymore. There are no traces of the rose vines or the guard's corpse. What's the matter? No, it's nothing. I just wanted to check something. Well, anything else to examine? Let's examine the mirror for old time's sake. Hero watches me worriedly, but nothing happens. What if I smack it with a hammer? Of course not. Alright, back down the stairs we go. Should I take a look at some rooms? I feel like there's no need, honestly. Because everything has been explored already. And it's just gonna be about, like, water damage. This is all stuff that we've explored before. So there should be no need to look through these again. And the light isn't working. Okay. Let's get out of here. I don't feel that Hero is a very useful partner. Or rather, I is just such an amazing partner. I want to be with I again. At least for this sheet music part. Actually, I haven't actually checked that part yet. Let's take a look. Sheet music. It's not complicated, but would be hard for a non-player. Yeah. I wonder if I can use the sheet music on the hole over here. Let's try. First of all, I remember trying the red notebook and it didn't work. Of course not. Twinkle twinkle little star. Ahaha. I guess not. What is in here? It's a snake, right? Alright, well, I'll have to come back to this. But for now, I'm just gonna do that test. So, forward, forward, and then save, because I'm gonna keep saving. Alright, here we are. Wait, this is the room that I was just in. It's the next room. Here we are. The dusty ceiling. Oh, one of the fixtures holding the light is broken. Probably shouldn't risk walking under it. Another thing in the chalkboard that we can't read. Toppled over desk. It's an abandoned desk. It's a desk like you'd find at any school. What's surprising is, it doesn't look very weathered. Try feeling around inside the desk and find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems to be something someone failed to destroy. This is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then, by the specific frequency of sound waves. Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of fragment I and the start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Let me check. Portion of a memo. Wait. S wave can control. Okay, so where am I testing? Wait, huh? Can control the this. Huh? I can't figure it out. Shock, this is that great. This is to keep it locked. This is... Huh? I don't understand. Well, the test is right there, but... Let me look at this again. So... Wave can certain sound aware of its testing creature shock this creature this creature is that great. This is to keep it locked. This we need, huh? I don't understand. I'm just gonna do the test. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Start the test. Begin the test. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. Okay. First floor to second floor, 3 seconds. The school had 5 floors. How long would it take from getting to the first floor to the 5th? So first floor to second floor is 3 seconds. 3, 6, wait. 3, 6, 9, 12, right? 12 seconds. Yes! Counting. Question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. I feel like that's gonna be important. 60 kilometers per hour. 60 kilometers per hour. 30 meters away. Wait, 60 kilometers per hour? Wait. 60 kilometers per hour. Let me just, I will show my work. So 60. Meters. So 60 kilometers per hour is equal to 60 minute? I mean 60. And 1 kilometer per minute is equal to meters per 6 seconds. Okay. And if I divide 100 by 2, 50. Meters per 2 seconds. So 30 meters is going to be about 2 seconds. Right? Did I go wrong in my math somewhere? Okay, I'm gonna pick 2 seconds. About 2 seconds. Whew, the power of math. Saved. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Okay. Caution, when observing an ostrich strong, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? I'm not sure if I know a formula for this one. It would be very strong? I'll have to guess this one. Half as strong. Wow. Well, I survived anyway. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. You disobeyed the teacher. You get a special test. Advance to the animal classroom. Okay. You know what? I'm doing pretty good at these tests. I've passed every single one of them so far. Even though I got wrong answers. I guess this thing is like, as long as you get over 50%, you pass. Animal classroom. That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? But probably. And we're supposed to take a test in there? I'm slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be. Oh, we're done here then. I'm gonna save because I'm still alive. And if I go back to the animal classroom. Here we go. Animal classroom. Where's the test? Where's the test? The test is here, huh? After the 9th test of Demon Rise is finally granted, bestow upon you a small golden star. A small golden star, like little sticker that you put on your test paper. It'd be nice to have one after every test. All right. Let's start the special test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Here we go. But, for AG, the entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Dang it! Before I can even ask her, I shakes her head violently. Nope, 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 nope. I don't know any Spanish. I don't really think it's Spanish, though. I guess that confirms there's no way to take it. If we want to be able to take the test, we'll need someone who understands foreign languages. Oh. I guess I switched too quickly. Back to the mansion. I suppose it would have been good to at least try taking the test. Which means I'm gonna have to go back to Kujo Mansion again after this, but that's all good. You know lots of languages, right? I think. Let me just confirm. You seem like a smart person. What about not her? It's hard to tell between these two who would know the most languages. I feel like Yasuoka is more spiritually smart, but Hiro might be, you know, book smart, which means languages. Well, let's try her out. We picked her up for a reason, right? Almost there. Okay, this one is test number 2, and then this one is the animal classroom. Can you answer this test? Just then, Hiro mumbles next to me. Yes! Frage 1. Huh, it's in German. Can you read it? I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Wait a moment. Wait a moment, I didn't save yet. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. Oh no, I didn't save. If I load my save, I'll have to go back to the mansion again and switch partners. Multiple choice, social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Oh snap. Question 1. Please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed, and a shelter was built in H city. This is fictional. Choose the correct period of when the war took place out of the options below. Wait a moment. The Pacific War? Ha. Ha. Why is this the subject I'm bad at? Ah ha ha. Ouch. But I'm still alive. I have 100 lives. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which started the war against the USA. Okay, I know about that a bit. Which phrase out of the ones below did FDR use to describe the attack? Why is my worst subject the one I didn't save on? A date which will live in infamy. Everything we are and have is at stake. Okay. Ha ha ha. I hear creepy breathing behind me. Rue is rich. Rue is rich. Who's Rue? What's Rue? Bucky, did you know the answers? Decide again. Okay, so I got two questions wrong. Okay. Start the test. So the first one I chose the middle answer. I'm pretty sure I knew the second one. Okay, okay. I'll try one more time. Okay. Social studies. Pacific War. Pacific War. What's Pacific War? Edo or Showa? Edo or Showa? Edo or Showa? Edo. Wait a moment. Bombs would be Showa. You know what? Well, okay. I know the first answer now. Okay. Okay. A date which will live in infamy. Because I feel like this kind of quote doesn't really match the situation. This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? Germany? Wah! Because, you know, this test is written in German, so, you know. Survived. We managed to get through it somehow. At the end of the answer sheet. There's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Okay then. Standard test questions. You know, if you knew the answers, why couldn't you tell me the answers? I died twice. Or, well, I died once and then, like, guessed my way through. Not particularly elementary level, though. I just want to say thanks. No way would I finish that by myself. It was no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the last empty classroom, apparently. Okay, let's go then. Okay. I feel like this test is gonna require musical knowledge or something, and I would be more useful. But considering what I just went through where I swapped out for I, I guess I'll just see what the questions are first. Oh wait. This is the test that I took previously. So there's one more room up ahead. This is the last test room. So first, chalkboard. The blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. Looks kind of fine to me, honestly. I look out at the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. Cause like, you know, kids use chalk on the sidewalk and like on the pavement where it's all rocky, like literal rocks. Works out fine for them. Alright, test time. Start the test. Pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Multiple choice music questions. Let's grade Asura the following questions. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please grade Asura from the following. What sounds are they scared of? The Starry Sky song. You know, twinkle twinkle little stars. No. That's the one that they like, I guess. Maybe they like the Starry Sky song. Decide again. So, here we go. I was doing so well at the beginning, and then I got social studies and music. Although this doesn't really count as music, does it? Is it like normal curriculum to ask about what scares snakes? The giant fish song. They aren't scared. What a trick question. They say that they're scared, but they aren't scared. Okay, okay. I want to get to the second question. Decide again. Also, not to put Japan on notice, but do they really have to give this monster a big pair of you know? Well, you know? We'll see what they look like when we face off against them. Chest features. They aren't scared. The second question is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Wah? Are they scared of the giant fish song? Wah! Okay, all that's left is the Starry Sky song. Seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Tools. Sealed. Which one is not sealed? I haven't seen a harmonica yet. I'm 5. You pass! Wow. Got answer sheet. Passed. Did she just say we passed? That's what it sounded like. I don't know what we passed though. We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a feeling that we should switch with I. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. Yeah, I have a feeling that I need I. In fact, this feeling is so strong that I'm gonna save right now. Check out this room. It seems to be locked. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna go down. Wait, not turn around. Wait, not move forward. Wait, not examine. Sometimes the navigation in this game is kind of confusing. I want to go down by going to the right. Then go down. Something is gonna happen, right? But nothing is happening yet. Alright, switching back to I because I trust in I. Of course, my usual pattern when this happens is that they die. Which, I would prefer not for I to die, but... Boy, I's name just rhymes with way too many things. It makes it difficult to speak. It's still locked. How do I... I'm sort of stuck now, aren't I? Yeah. Maybe I should try switching to Yasuoka. Because I don't quite know what to do here. The only thing is that random hole in the first floor. Let me just check my bag again. Can't figure out what to do next. Back to this hole. I'm gonna just use some items on it, like the megaphone. What should I do with it? I can't think of a way to use it. Neither can I. Can't use Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It's not like there's a piano in this school. I imagine there probably would be one in that locked room though. Maybe if I use... No, but... I can't examine the locked... I'm pretty sure I can't examine the locked room. I'll try it out. Boy, keep getting into that endless loop of going into the room. So, alright, the last thing I'll do is try and see if I can unlock that door. If not, I'll stop here for the night. Right, it's the last room if I recall correctly. And this is it. So it seems to be locked. If I try to examine it, the door to the music room is locked. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it doesn't give me a prompt to like use the hatchet on it, because that's what I would have preferred to use. Like smack that door open. Not to mention, there's this huge window right here. Just like knock off all of the broken glass off the edges and enter through the window. But alas, the door is locked, so we cannot get in. Like, use the hammer, use the hatchet. Could totally get into that room. Paint is peeling off the edges of the fire door, and rust can be seen at the bottom. Oh, that's the fire door? Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll stop here. Or you know what? I'll head back to the mansion just so that it's a bit more comfortable to come back to after a week. So yeah, that will be it for tonight. And then next week, I'll try swapping to Yasuoka. And we'll try that out. Maybe she'll notice something really obvious. And that'll be it. Did I just save? Just save again. Okay. Alright then, thanks for watching. And next week, let's figure this out. Alright then, good night, and bye-bye.